All right, guys, this week's book is called It Will Be Okay. It's a lovely little story, so I hope you enjoy it as we read it together. In a dusty shed on a rickety shelf, hidden in a cozy packet, lived a tiny seed. Day after day, little seed watched as the farmer came into the shed. The farmer's strong hand would reach into the packet, and he would say, "I have a good plan for you," each time he selected a seed. Little seed knew the farmer was good and kind, but he did not want to leave his home. Little seed liked living inside the cozy packet on the rickety shelf in the farmer's dusty shed. He did not want to go. In the nearby woods, under the big tall trees in a comfy den, lived a playful fox. Little Fox raced around the tree trunks in the woods. "Yippee!" he shouted with glee. But then a long black shadow scared him, and he hurried to hide in his den. He was scared of the dark shadows, and howling winds and rain and most everything. Little Fox liked his comfy den under the big tall trees in the nearby woods. He did not like being afraid. One particular dark night, a storm rumbled in the forest, thunder boomed, lightning flashed, rain poured into Little Fox's den. "Oh no!" Little Fox cried as he scurried through the woods, trying to find somewhere safe and dry and not scary. He barreled inside the farmer's dusty shed, bumped into the rickety shelf and knocked over the cozy seed packet. Little seed rolled out onto the floor. A surprised little fox found himself standing nose to nose with a very unhappy little seed. "I am Little Fox, and I live in the den under the big tall trees in the nearby woods," he exclaimed. "I love to play in the woods, but I'm afraid of dark shadows and howling winds," he said. "There are no winds or shadows in your shed. Can I live with you? Will you be my friend?" Little Seed said, "Do you see a pillow? Do you see a bed? Do you see a place to lay your wet head? No, you don't, because this safe place is the farmer's shed." But then Little Seed thought of how safe and warm it was inside the cozy packet on the rickety shelf in the farmer's dusty shed. He thought it might be quite nice to have a friend. Little Fox and Little Seed became the best of friends. Little Seed told silly stories and Little Fox made funny faces. Each day when the farmer came to the shed, Little Fox hid away. But the farmer was good, and the farmer was kind. The farmer was always watching over them, even when they didn't know it. One morning, the farmer came into the shed, as he had on many days. "Little Seed," he said as he placed him in his hand, "I have a wonderful plan for you. I have waited for just the right time, and today is the day." "Oh no, please no, I don't want to go," thought Little Seed. The farmer went outside and knelt down. He pushed Little Seed under the ground, into the dirt, and down to a deep, dark, messy place. "Now, Little Seed, this is going to be different, and it might seem scary, but it will be okay. You can trust me," said the farmer. Little Seed wished he were inside the cozy packet on the rickety shelf in the farmer's dusty shed. "I want to trust even when I can't see, but how in the world is this good for me?" "Little Seed, come back!" cried Little Fox when he saw the farmer take his friend away. "Where are you, Little Seed?" He looked in the front of the shed and behind the shed, but Little Seed was not there. He looked on top of the tractor and under the tractor, but Little Seed was not there either. He looked under the duck's wings and inside the dog's floppy ears. He looked in the horse's stall, the pig's pen, and even in the farmer's boot, but Little Seed could not be found anywhere. Now Little Fox was really worried. "Little Seed," he shouted, I'm here, way down in the dirt. I'm scared and I'm lonely, but I'm not hurt," came Little Seed's muffled voice right below him. Little Fox thought hard for something to say or something to do that would help his friend not be scared, but he was afraid too. It's different and scary to be someplace new, but it will be okay, Little Seed. Little Seed was not so sure, and neither was Little Fox, but the farmer was good, and the farmer was kind, and the farmer was always watching over them, even when they didn't know it. Little Fox stayed by Little Seed night after night and day after day. He was scared and lonely too. But after a while, Little Fox started to see how the farmer took care of them. Fresh water for Little Seed, sweet berries for Little Fox. He wasn't even quite so afraid when he saw the dark shadows or heard the howling wind. Little Fox was starting to believe that the farmer was good and the farmer was kind. "My friend," whispered a sleepy Little Fox to Little Seed, "go to sleep. It will be okay." Little Seed sat in the dark and messy place for what seemed like a very long time. But one spring morning, Little Seed felt a mysterious stirring. He looked down and discovered he was no longer a little seed. He was becoming something brand new, something wonderful. He pushed up through the dark, out of the dirt, and right through the ground, and there, looking sleepy-eyed and surprised, was his friend, Little Fox. Little Fox looked down and saw a beautiful green sprout. "My friend!" they each exclaimed with glee. They were once again nose to nose, and Little Seed told silly stories, and Little Fox made funny faces. After many days of fun, Little Seed said, "Little Fox, look up and see. It's hard to believe what's become of me. From the messy, darky place, I grew and grew. From a seed to a tree, only the farmer knew." Together they made it through the dark and scary time, and together they each learned that the farmer was good, and the farmer was kind, and the farmer was always watching over them, even in dark, messy places. Little Seed was never supposed to just be a seed in a seed packet, and Little Fox was not supposed to be alone and afraid. The seasons came and the seasons went. Little Seed grew into a big, strong tree, and Little Fox raced around his tree trunk, and sometimes Little Fox lay in the tall, cool grass near Little Seed. And the breeze tickled his nose, and the sun warmed his belly, and the good and kind farmer was always watching over them. Little Seed liked things to stay the way they were. Little Fox was sometimes afraid, but just as they learned to trust the farmer, we can learn to trust God. We do not need to fear. He has a wonderful plan. God loves you, and He is kind. And in the end, it really will be okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed that story. What a lovely little message that is, that God is always with us, even when we're scared, even when it feels like He's not there. He's always watching over us. He is kind and He loves us. We are going to now play a game. It's the same game as we played last week with the dots, and you have to guess with the blue dot, the red dot, the green dot, which one's going to win, and we'll do it twice. So you've got 2 shots to get it right. And after that, we have a draw-along video, so you can grab something to draw with, something to draw on, maybe some crayons or some markers. Then we're going to sing, and we will pray to close.
Today we're going to draw a sleeping fox.
Yeah, we hope you're going to follow along. You need your drawing supplies, some paper, and...
something to color with.
Yeah, you ready to start?
Yes.
Let's first draw our fox's nose in the middle of our paper, and let's draw... Oh, I'm going to draw a little bit to the left of the paper. That way we have room for the tail and body. I'm going to draw the letter V right here. So in the middle, but a little to the left. Then we can draw the top of our fox's nose. This is an upside down triangle. And then we can draw a little curve coming out of the bottom to the left and a little curve coming out to the right. There's a cute little mouth. Now let's draw the eyes. And we're going to draw our fox sleeping. So we're going to draw 2 U shapes. Now we're going to draw the top of our fox's head. We're going to start here. Ooh, we could draw little eyelashes too. That would be cute, huh? Mm-hmm. You could leave the eyelashes off too if you wanted. Okay, now let's draw the top of our fox's head. We're going to draw an upside down U that comes up and over on the other side. And then right here at the end, let's draw a little curve that comes out to the left and also out to the right for the fuzzy little cheeks.
Yes.
Yeah. Then we can draw a zigzag line coming down on the left side. And right here at the end, I kind of left a short line going back out. Looks like the letter W if you turned your paper sideways. And then we could do the same thing over here on this side. Now let's draw the bottom of our fox's head. We're going to draw a curve that comes over and connects to the right side. Well, that's a cute little fox.
Yes.
Now let's draw the top for the pattern on our fox's head that goes over and connects to the nose, comes over the eyes. And then let's do the same thing going over the other eye. What should we draw next?
The ears.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to draw a curve coming up and over to the left. And let's do the same thing for the other ear, since we're repeating the same steps. And they have pretty big ears, huh?
She has an antenna.
It does.
Antennas.
Yeah, she looks like a bug now. I'm going to draw another zigzag line right here at the top on both sides. And then we can draw the bottom of the ear coming down and connecting to her cheek on each side. Now let's draw the inside of our fox's ear. I'm going to draw a curve that comes down. And let's draw a little bit of fur on the inside of the ear. I'm going to draw another zigzag line. Looks like the letter M. And then we can draw a line that comes down and connects to the cheek. Let's do that same shape on the other side. We'll draw the line coming in, and then right here at the bottom, we can draw the letter M. I'll go faster since we're repeating the same steps, and then connect to the cheek. Oh, that's really cute. Okay, now let's draw her body, and we're also going to draw her tail. She's curled up to stay warm. So I'm going to start here and come out, around, and then we're going to come down really big, and then right at the end, we're going to connect or get close to connecting to her cheek. So we come out, and look how big it gets right here, since she has a really thick tail in the middle, and then kind of pointed at the end. Yeah, let's draw another zigzag line for her fur at the end of her tail. So I drew a little one and then a big one. And then we could draw another little one right here and then connect into her cheek. Now let's also draw a zigzag line on the end of her tail. I'm going to draw some of the zigzags small and then some of them little. Change it up, and you can vary the size of the zigzags. That'll make it look more natural. Oh, that looks cool too. You curved it. I like that. We did it. We finished drawing our fox. Let's add a few more fall or autumn things like leaves and maybe even some acorns.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw a couple leaves. I'm going to draw one shaped like this. So one that's kind of coming out of her body. Or we could do the same thing right here. Maybe she's laying down in a bed of leaves. Yeah. I'm going to draw another one here. We can draw a couple of these same shaped leaves. Ooh, if they don't connect to her body, we could also draw the middle. Look at that for the stem. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add a stem to these other leaves too. Let's add another leaf, but a different shape. I'm going to draw the middle first for the stem. Then we can add a little V at the bottom. And then let's draw zigzag lines coming up and back down and connect to the other side. I'm going to repeat that same step, the stem and then a V, zigzag lines up like that. I'm going to draw one more. You can even do a couple zigzags and then curve it in. That looks cool too. Now there are all different types of leaves and different shapes. Let's draw an oval one. That kind of looks like this one, except without the point. And we can also overlap. Look at this. We can draw another one right here. Oh, we could add a lot of leaves. I'm going to draw, here's another oval shape right here. Ooh, it could even be a round shape, like this. It kind of looks like a berry.
Yes.
Oh, that's what we should do. We should add acorns. Let's draw an acorn right here. We can draw the letter U. And then let's draw the top of the acorn. And then the very top, we're going to draw another curve that comes around and connects to the other side.
Looks like Toad.
Yeah, it does look like Toad's head. And then we could draw the little stem coming out of the top of the acorn. And we could add acorns all over our paper too. Just repeat the same step. Hadley, we did it. We finished drawing our little fox, or sleeping fox, except we still need to.
Color it.
Yeah, this part will fast forward, but at the end you can pause the video to match our same coloring. I think I'm gonna add even more leaves falling down. That would be fun. You ready to fast forward?
Yeah.
Hadley, give me 5. We did it. We finished drawing and coloring our cute sleeping fox. Turned out awesome. I love your drawing so much.
I like yours too.
I love also the pumpkins that you added, and also this acorn looks like it's gonna wake her up.
Yeah.
You can pause the video right now to match your same coloring.
Or you could color it any way you want. We hope you had a lot of fun drawing your fox.
And we'll see you later, our friends.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Here we go. Let's pray. Dear God, thank you that you are good and kind, just like the fellow in the story today. I know I can trust you to watch over me. Amen.